Last time we left off, the party had finally left the city of Rusty Point to head to the Raven Queen's temple. During the journey on the first day, they were greeted with the sound of music filling the air coming from the forest, but the party decided to avoid it for safety and just head strictly to the temple. And that night, during Laurie's watch, she was visited by a very drunk Hill, who later revealed his true self and his name being Helion. He confessed he has feelings for Laurie and decided with Laurie to not guarantee anything, but just to see where the relationship takes them. Now that the feelings have been tossed around, and with the coming morning and a peaceful first day of first half of traveling, the party soon arrived to the temple, with the sun being blocked out quickly by dark clouds and rain. And upon arriving to the temple, the party had encountered with what appears to be undead creatures who immediately attacked the group. However, due to some arrows of explosions from Abel, they were able to make quick work of the undead forces. After getting the children and their mounts and the goats all situated, the party entered the temple of the Raven Queen. And upon discovering the first floor, and with Laurie sharing her dark visions, her 300 feet of dark vision with the party, they were able to enter the temple without any light, and they were able to make out what looks to be some undead spirit-like creatures being summoned by a more gruesome undead spirit creature who seems to be going to dead bodies that have scattered around the first floor and seem to be summoning some spectral creature to come join his side. And while the party was trying to decide what they should do, they did scatter around. They couldn't find, due to Laurie's high perception check, didn't seem to find anything, find the item that they were looking for. So they decided to stealthily avoid the undead spirits as it keeps on raising other undead spirits, and headed to the second floor where they heard a where they felt a rumble coming from upstairs. And upon entering the second floor, they were greeted with the sound or with the sight of black flames hitting the wall, and with Akora and Mel, or Akora, Laurie, and Abel having some kind of PTSD from flames, they were able to recognize that that appeared very close to a dragon fire breath. And upon closer inspection, they were able to find a black coloring dragon that seems to be drifting what seems to be ash and shadow coming from it, with raven like wings. It seems to be defending a giant altar with a what looks to be a fist sized portal hovering above the giant altar, and what looks to be survivors huddling around this barricade. The party saw the dragon dispatch a couple of undead creatures and decided to reveal themselves to the to the dragon. And the dragon clearly seems to be hostile towards y'all. And before y'all can delve too deep into what y'all were there for, the dragon called out, saying to reveal yourselves, sensing a lots of dragons like dragon-like souls among the group, and Lord knows what he could be talking about. Who knows? So, there we will resume with the dragon staring directly at the party. What are y'all doing?
Oh boy.
Not everyone at once.
So I think we like ended, and I had my hands up in the air, and before I say anything to the dragon, I'm just gonna like in my head, I guess, ask L'Oreal. Um, okay, what do you think it means by revealing? Is there a way to do that?
You hear L'Oreal's, or you feel L'Oreal's presence come into your mind, and you hear her go, "Well, the only way I can think of is I can take over your body if you allow, and show ourselves. It won't be a full transformation. It'll be more both of our bodies merging as one. You being the wielder, your body would have more of a dominance over the form. So it's not like you're gonna sprout wings or anything, but that's the only other thing I can think I might be referring to.
Would you be able to do this peacefully?
It highly depends on the dragon. If it helps put you at ease, I will do my best not to start anything.
That does help. All right, L'Oreal, then let us try this.
Are we gonna have the other two join us?
I'll cut my eyes to the side, like look at Lori and Akora, and I would just kind of relay what L'Oreal said and just say, L'Oreal is suggesting that we allow the items to have more control.
I was thinking something similar, but I worry if Valerian will have the restraint to not be a dick. I feel like he's easier to get along with than his brother, though.
And I think they're both easier to get along with than Steve. No offense to him, but he can be a bit much.
And conditions have not improved between the two of you.
Maybe
Well,
idea would be to...
I know he has a tendency to be
There's suddenly a
off-putting.
very quiet Steph in the background.
Yeah, Steph, were you trying to join in the conversation, or were you just talking to somebody else? Like.
Oh no, I was trying to be part of the conversation.
Oh, okay.
You're so far away.
Weird. Yeah, it sounds like you're very.
Weird. I wonder why.
Gonna have to turn you up a little bit.
Is it better like this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Much better.
I was gonna say maybe we should let this dragon know that some of our dragons are less hospitable.
As an idea.
I can try that.
We'll let you do the speaking since you speak its language.
And it seems your dragon is the most,
agreeable.
Yes.
Okay, we will give it a try then. And, back to L'Oreal now, I'll just say, let us do what we can and do no harm to these folk.
L'Oreal, you get the sense of L'Oreal's agreement, like an image of her nodding her head, and then you hear her clarify, going, just to make sure I'm understanding, is it just going to be us that's transforming, or are you just going to tell the dragon our situation?
I will explain the situation first, to see what the dragon wishes.
Make sure this black dragon knows that we've had a time, and that's why some of our dragons are a bit pesty.
I will. That is a good point. And I guess now turning back to the black dragon, I'll start speaking in Draconic. Again, my hand's still up. Apologies for the delay. My companions and I have been through quite a bit of tribulation in order to get here. We've lost a few of our compatriots along the way. And the dragon souls that you sense are those that are locked away within the items that we contain. If you would wish to speak to them, we can try, though some of them are a bit more testy than the others, and I am unsure of how their personality may clash with the situation here. Though the dragon that resides with me, L'Oreal, is willing to speak to you if that would help appease you in this situation.
Abel, I'll say make me a general charisma check.
Can I guide him?
Sure.
Okay, just get that a D4. Tap him on the back.
Can I
Oh, didn't need it.
also?
Heck yeah.
Oh my gosh, yay.
Damn. Okay. Well then, what were you saying, Steph?
I was just gonna ask if I could also speech of the woods, which allows me to speak to beasts. Just so I can make sure he knows we come in peace.
The
I also have my hands up.
Dragons don't
The,
count.
yeah,
if
the
I'm not
dragons
mistaken.
wouldn't be considered beasts. They will be more considered like literal dragons. Like dragons have their own.
Yeah, dragons are their own category.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
I didn't
cool.
know either.
Beast, like
No,
yours.
yeah,
That's
like,
really cool.
Yeah, beasts are more
they-
like creatures of the
Beasts
woods,
like bears.
like bears, wolves, and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, be more
That's
like
cool.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, going to Abel. Abel, as you relay on this, all this information, you see, you can feel the piercing stare of on this young dragon. Like you can now make him more out. He seems to be not too not too large to be considered like a huge ancient dragon, but still tough to tell like how old the dragon is. But you can feel its piercing glare just watching over you, and you hear its growl, kind of coming from its chest, and you hear just once his growl just. Will you speak on behalf of your group?
I will. And we mean no harm.
That remains to be seen. You alone shall approach.
I'll kind of nod, and the rest of the group, I'll just kind of relay what he said, and I'll just ask if they can please be patient with me. I will commune with them, and we will see what we have to do.
The core will nod them back off a bit.
Okay.
I'll make my way up there.
Don't be dying over there.
I can't help it. I have asthma. I can't help it.
Alright. So. Hey, Nakora, stop it. Stop dying.
Sorry.
You're not allowed. Alright. So, Abel, as you're approaching the dragon, you can see this dragon is large, just towering over you, just studying you closely. And you can see some of the other temple survivors, kind of like you see one just peeking over the barricade, just looking over at you, and you can kind of make out that this person is like shaking and just terrified of you. And you see you're getting more visual sights of the other survivors as they're a lot of them are shaking, a lot of them are crying, a lot of them are just like huddled up. One of them seems to still be calm, just seems to be at peace, just kind of just staring off into the distance, not really moving that much. But you can tell that by just a quick overview, with also your passive perception, that these people have been through a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you see the dragon just looking at you, and then you hear L'Oreal's voice goes, "Well, Abel, with your permission, do you mind if I take over?"
To the dragons in front of me, I'll just say, the dragon spirit L'Oreal will now help us commune together, and I'll let her take over.
Much appreciated, Abel. Now, just do your best to relax. This will help the process. And at that moment, you feel that your vision seems to be fading away. Like it's now looks like you're looking, you're distancing yourself from the vision, like the vision you see through your eyes. Like two little peepholes are just drifting off, and you're just in this black, empty void. And you can sense another presence seems to be now looking through your eyes. And before everybody else's eyes, for the rest of y'all, Abe, Akora and Laurie, y'all kind of know what's coming, and y'all know what exactly is gonna. Y'all have more of a clue on what's gonna happen. And Sid and Chandel, y'all have no fucking clue what's gonna happen. But before all your eyes, you can see that Abel's once prominent dark green dragon scales seems to now turn a very dark purple color, and you can see what's in random patches along his body. You can see what looks to be amethyst seems to just jut out at random angles out of his scales, and you can see his once black horns now seem to be made of pure amethyst with a dark, vibrant purple coloring, and you can see that his crown that he has seems to extend a bit more, and you can see Abel seems to kind of shifts a little bit and seems to stretch, try and twist his body a little bit to stretch, and you can hear what sounds to be grinding rocks seems to just be grinding against each other for a little bit until you hear a loud audible pop, and then you see Abel kind of just straightens up, and you can hear what sounds like a mixture of both a new kind of soft feminine voice on top of Abel's voice kind of come in, and you hear them say, ooh, Abel, you have a very fit body. Ugh. All right. It's nice to have my own body once again. Well, a body, I should say. Right, Mr. Dragon. Judging by your appearance and judging by the situation, I can make a good assumption and say that you are a shadow dragon. Is that right? And you see the dragon kind of tilts its head and kind of leans back a little bit, and you hear its voice go, "You know of me." And you see Abel kind of just puts his hands on its hips and kind of just looks at him, go like, "Yes, I have studied you. Although I haven't had the chance to visit the Shadowfell in quite some time, but yes, I have heard of you, and I do have to say." And you see Abel kind of gives a low bow to the dragon, and going, "It is a pleasure to finally meet one." And you see the shadow dragon is very kind of perplexed. He was not. It's very clear that this dragon did not expect this at all. and you see the dragon go, "What brings you here?" You see Abel straighten out and go, "Right. Well, my Wielders companions and we are here to retrieve a feather of the Raven Queen." And at this mention, you see the Shadow Dragon wings like extend out, and you can see its nictitating membranes begin to straighten up as a lot of dragon scales stiffen up, and you can see the dragon now seems to be back on the hostility and stares directly down at Abel, and you hear it go, "Another one. After the Raven Queen's blessing, you will not have it." And you see Abel quickly puts their hands up and go like, "Right, I can see this is a very testy situation, but we're here to reestablish the Raven Queen's connection with a town, and that's why we need it. We're not trying to steal anything, we're just wanting to reestablish it. So, would that help?" Abel, I'm gonna need you, since it's still technically your character, I need you to make me a persuasion check.
Okay.
You're still guided. You use it.
Oh, I used it on that. I did use it earlier.
Did you?
Yeah.
The nat 20 though.
Okay, 13. You see the Shadow Dragon just glare down at Abel and go, "No, this item will remain in the protection of me. You will not have it." You see, Abel kind of just, "Do you mind if I go talk to my companions to discuss us possibly be leaving? You understand, right? We don't want any issue." And you see the Shadow Dragon just, "Fine, go." And you see Abel quickly turns around and comes running back. And you see Abel kind of just jogs over and looks at John and goes, "Oh, thank you for the bottle. So, he's not giving up the item, and I am not 100% sure how we're going to get it without fighting him."
Perhaps we can offer a trade in terms of a favor.
I was
Or
thinking the same thing. Like, he's got all those creatures downstairs, or is there something that we can do to help the situation?
what if we help clear out all the things that were down below? Or whatever else that might be affecting him.
Is there any way that we would know if the feather has to stay in the town, or can we bring it back after? Just a little loan.
Asking the group.
Yeah.
It's an idea. If it's temporary, perhaps he'd be able to call up with us, albeit that will be kind of terrifying for others. And today, I'm sorry.
Well, I don't remember if you guys would have said. I guess that did happen. I'm trying to think of what Sid saw in the temple. They tried to revive Maze first because she had a better connection.
Mm-hmm.
Could try using that because this guy's clearly protecting it for a reason.
This is true.
We could try using your friend. Bring her up.
She was one
Yeah.
of her faithful, wasn't she? I'm fairly certain that might be it. That might be it. You are probably right, Sid. It might be a use.
I don't
I hate
know
to say it.
how Dragon's gonna know her, but if Dragon's protecting it not of greed, but out of faith,
Well,
a devotion.
maybe he has a way to commune with her and speak back to the Raven Queen. You can always, it never hurts to ask.
True.
And if he's able to talk with the Raven Queen, then we can mention Maze. I feel like they've had more dealings with the goddess herself than anyone else I know. This is just me guessing.
Like
Might
it
work.
as a plan to try.
Was
Yeah.
it?
I said I like it as a plan to try.
It's one option.
We should try.
Mm-hmm.
Send L'Oreal back over there. Go relay this.
Which plan? Like, what plan are y'all going for?
Well, first offer for I guess first you should probably
We should
offer
bring up Maze
help.
first.
Bring Maze up first. Yeah, bring her friend up
Yeah.
first, and then offer to assist in clearing out the temple or whatnot.
Offering our services.
Yes. Offer ourselves in service of the Raven Queen.
Okay. So you tell L'Oreal all this, and L'Oreal in Abel's body starts walking back to the Shadow Dragon with her hands up. And Abel, you hear L'Oreal's voice kind of just brush up against yours, like your mind, and go, Abel, what do you think of this plan?
I am willing to do what I must. Get Maze and Menta back. If it means helping this dragon in any way possible, I will do that.
Very well, Abel. I will do my best to assist however I can. You see, Abel goes back to the dragon, and then you see, as Abel gets closer, you'll hear the Shadow Dragon's voice go, I see you are not leaving. What more is there to discuss? And here L'Oreal just kind of relay everything, just state, well, we need that item, so we are wondering if it's possible to kind of show how we are. We just want to bring back our friends, and especially one. Her name is Maze, and she's a Shadar Kai, and she died in the line of in battle, and we're hoping to bring her back. You see, the Shadow Dragon just kind of tilts its head and looks at Abel, and you see the Shadow Dragon slowly shakes its head before responding. Do you know what a Shadar Kai is? Yes, it's in a very, very basic term, it's a subspecies of elven that has a very strong connection with the Raven Queen, if I'm not mistaken. You hear the Shadow Dragon just. That is a very basic term for him. But more or less, it's accurate. But you need to understand, if Maze is faithful to the Raven Queen, then she would not want to come back. For the Raven Queen is a goddess of death. She hates and despises anything that's undead and upsets the natural order of life and death. Maze would know this. So, Maze would most likely not want to come back, because this spits in the face of the Raven Queen's balance. So tell me, why should I assist with breaking the balance of the Raven Queen? You hear Lario. You see Lario kind of just, that is a good point. Do you mind if I just bring my companions up front so we can all talk together? Just so I can stop running back and forth. I appreciate the cardio, but, You see, the Shadow Dragon begins to think. And Abel, I need you to make me another persuasion check.
Okay.
Y'all see the Shadow Dragon just looks at Abel and just goes, from my understanding, you have other dragons with you. If they are to come to me, they need to show themselves so I can see them for who they truly are. You see Lario just goes, right. I'll go relay that. And you see Abel kind of turns around and jogs back, and L'Oreal begins relaying all the information to the group.
I will have to get Valerian to behave himself. But we also have Egress still within his ring that I cannot bring out, and I don't want to impose him on either of the other two. I don't think he's going to get along with his brother very well.
Oh boy.
I will bring the ring up with it, though.
Well, I'm not if we must do this, but I know that Steve is not one for diplomacy typically, so I'll try my best to keep him on a short leash.
So I will try and commune with Valerian to make sure. I'll talk to him really quick. God.
Okay.
If I don't die first.
Okay, we'll try. We'll try to speed this along before you die.
Yeah. Hey.
um,
Oh God. Need water.
right, yeah, go get water, buddy.
I have my water here. I will live.
Okay, good, good. I need you. I need you around for this campaign because I have plans for you.
Oh no.
So,
Dun, dun, dun.
so Agora, as you focus in on your bond with Valerian, you feel Valerian's presence into your mind, and you hear him go, It's been quite some time since I've seen a shadow dragon in nighttime. And he looks particularly, how do you say,
Pleased.
more or less. Kind of reminds me of my brother a bit. Ooh, and he's in a mood right now.
I can probably tell.
Yeah, but I don't know if it'll be a good idea if I come out.
He will not speak to us otherwise. Please.
It's not. I will do my best.
I will find a way to reward this effort for you.
We'll see how it goes before we talk about any kind of reward.
The effort is always still appreciated.
Very. Okay, well, Agora, let's give this a go. And let me take control.
Thank you. Then I will do that.
Okay. So as you kind of focus on the bond more, and you feel your senses getting taken away from you, and you also you get the same familiar feeling. Your skin starts to turn a dark red coloring onto it, and your fur turns more orange in coloring, and your mane gets replaced with some draconic kind of fins that exit from your jawline, and you grow some draconic scales going up your arms, and you kind of pop your neck and look forward as you have assume a kind of the combined form above you and Valerian. But then you notice something else, something different as you feel that your body seems to just kind of spasm at random points. Like your left arm kind of just flings to the side a little bit, and you look over, like you feel your body looking at your arm, and you see that your body clutches your arm and goes, and you hear Valerian and your voice at the same time. You hear, oh no, I need. Akora, I'm gonna need your help with this. And Akora, I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. Ah, no.
Okay.
God damn it.
So as your arm is kind of spasming out, you then feel suddenly another presence seems to be trying to claw its way into
Oh
your
God,
mind.
no, it's Egress.
And
no.
you see that now your left hand is all the fur that's on your left hand begins shedding, like it's becoming bare, and you see a draconic, more draconic scales, dark red in coloring, begins growing out of your arm, and you see Valerian just kind of twitching a little bit, and this is all before y'all's eyes. You see Akora is like having a weird sense of transformation, and Sid and Chundel
Sir.
just kind of y'all are seeing this for now the second time, and I'll say that y'all kind of don't have a clue what's going on. Abel and Laurie, y'all have seen this before, but y'all can tell that something's wrong.
Oh no.
Could we do anything? Like, could we act? Could I do a perception check to say, like, maybe Chandel's heard a lot about the dragon items at this point and kind of how they work, that she knows that he has two on him. She would like to know
I
if
wasn't even.
she took one
I
of
wasn't
the
even
items,
wearing
if it would
Egress's
help.
rig. What the hell?
Chundel, I'll say give me an intelligence check, but with disadvantage, because you only. I'll say in your life, you only just really discovered about these dragon items, and from what the other three has told you about, but it is still relatively new information. So, trying to figure out these dragon items is really tough for you. Just trying to figure out like how you can help, but no, based on the summon, it's hard to tell what you can do to help.
People are really experienced with the items. Like, is this normal? Have you seen this before? It doesn't look right to me.
This thing is definitely off.
I'm in danger.
L'Oreal, is there something that we can do?
You hear L'Oreal's voice come out of your mouth, Abel, because y'all are still fused at the moment, and Wildcore is like dying over and there,
I'm sorry.
possibly in both lives.
No.
Oh no.
Don't kill me that fast, Sam.
No promises. You hear L'Oreal's voice calls out and going, well, one of the things we can do is get rid of the ring and remove it from Akora's body.
Because I wasn't even wearing it. I was just holding it.
Mm-hmm.
She says that out loud?
Yeah, she says it out loud.
Okay.
I feel like it's going to require some kind of strength.
I also think perhaps it would be best if one of us who doesn't have another dragon with us was the one to try to take it. I think he might get a little angry.
Oh, so like Sid or me?
Yes, or, well, at least I think maybe it would just be best if I wasn't the one who tried. L'Oreal's much more,
Chandel
agreeable.
awkwardly laughs.
Steve does have a tendency to get, territorial.
True. Man is angry all the time.
Chandel's gonna turn to Sid and just mention that she's relatively weak and Akora looks quite strong.
Oh, you have no idea.
Well, I don't know what the best course of action is. Clearly something's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Akora's almost trying to strangle himself because he was just being so pissy.
While the conversation is going, just so we can clear up what's going on, Akara, as you're in your head, as you feel your senses are taken away from you at first, but now it feels like your senses are being like tossed around, like they're being pulled in two different directions, and it's tough for you to figure out like who's pulling what, and you can feel two boiling like separate rages like begins bubbling up, and one is growing a lot faster than the other one, but still they seem to be relatively equal in terms of both emotion and power, and it seems to be filling up your entire body. And I need you to make me another wisdom check or a saving throw.
Probably.
Okay.
Nice.
As you're holding your hands and just trying to focus, trying to regain control, you see in your hand what looks to be some sparks, and you see a tiny fireball is starting to form, but
Oh
you
my god.
quickly focus on it, and you see the fireball gets extinguished and dispersed, and you're trying your best. Like at this point, you're physically shaking.
Oh boy.
So what are y'all doing?
I
Are we gonna take the ring?
I feel like
Fuck. I'll still try and get it, I guess.
oh, and be careful. From my experience, if you try to take one of the items, the spirit within the body tends to lash out.
Well, we gotta do something.
Yes.
I'll cast guidance on Sid.
Okay.
Okay.
And you also still have cheerful song too.
You do have cheerful song.
Which.
Oh wait, is Cora's not taking damage, is he?
Not at the moment, no.
Oh, hold on, my mouse died. Gotta get a charger.
Okay. So, Sid, as you go on towards Akora and you begin, how are you getting the item? Like, you see Akora struggling, so I'm assuming you just pickpocketing him at the moment.
Essentially, yeah. But I'm also gonna be like talking to it like, alright, friend. Don't hurt me. We have a common goal, I think.
Okay. Then we'll say for this, as you're getting the item, go ahead and make me a sleight of hand check.
I'm trying to put my mouse in real quick. Died it on me.
Oh, no worries.
Here we go. Here we go. And I add a D4. And then I don't know what that feast thing was, so.
Cheerful song, it adds a +1 to it.
Oh, so it's a 12. Wow, horrible.
So as you're rifling through Akora's pouches and trying to find the ring, in Akora's pouches, you notice that he doesn't have a lot of stuff, and not much on him. And for one moment, you think you do find the ring, but as you're trying to grab a hold of it and try to pull out, it seems to somehow slip through your fingers. And you're trying to just rifle back into it to try to grab it, but each time you think you got a hold on it, it seems to just slip away.
Okay. Well. Uh-oh. I can't grab it?
Can I try?
Yes, but first, Akora, I need you to make me another wisdom saving throw.
You have cheerful. No, you don't. Sorry, Cora. You have stone skin, but it doesn't help you at all.
Okay.
Sam's gonna be having so much fun tormenting me with this.
Okay, so, Akora, as your vision is like just getting jostled around, like your senses are getting thrown all over the place in your head, you then feel an unknown presence seem to just be touching you, and seems to just be trying, in a weird sense, like feeling you up, like trying to pickpocket you, and the only thing that hits you, like hits your senses, like hits your mind, is still those two undeniable rage that have now filled you up and seem to be boiling over. So now all in your head is just rage, and you found something to direct your rage at.
Oh.
Oh, great.
So letting out a low, very what seems to be a combination between a dragon growl and a lion's bellow, looking over at Sid. And Sid, you look up and you see Akora has now stopped shaking, but is staring directly at you. And Akora looks pissed.
You just fucked with the lion.
Now, calm down.
The red dragons ruin everything.
Oh.
I will say this. I will give y'all each one shot to do something.
Oh boy.
What do you mean?
Try something. Either take the ring, try to calm Akora down,
I want to.
put him down, however y'all want to do it.
Oh.
If you try
I
to
just
put
want to
me
try
down,
to
you're going to
take
get
the
eaten.
ring.
God. Okay.
What's up, Seth?
I feel like he's distracted with Sid. It's the perfect time for me to try to take the ring.
Okay. So you're also going to just go in and try to take it?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say with the distraction, since Akora seems to be angrily focused on Sid right now, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check with advantage.
Dope.
Oh.
Damn.
It wouldn't have made a difference because he rolled a fucking 4. But I will say it. Keep in mind, if you're within 10 feet of me, anytime you make a saving throw, you get a +4.
Oh shit.
Nice.
I don't think an 8 would have helped.
26.
That's not a check.
Yeah, Dooley.
Anytime it's any saving throw?
Saving throws. Sleight of hand's not a saving throw, it's a check.
Yeah. So,
22?
yeah, 22. So, Chanda, as you see Akora like staring directly at Sid, and it looks like it basically looks like a big cat is looking at a tasty bird. You quickly snake your hands into Akora's pocket and latch onto the ring and quickly pull it away. And now you have a silver ring, like a plain silver ring with a red gem on it, and have it in your hand. And Akora, as soon as this ring gets pulled away, you feel one of the rage begins just seems to vanish, and you stop shaking. And you still feel that other rage, but you feel it's starting to get calmed down, and you close your eyes and you begin studying yourself. And I need you to make me one more wisdom saving throw.
Remember, you get a +4 this time.
So 16.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Akora, it takes a little bit, but you manage to, you feel your body begins letting out soft breath, like, like just breathing, and you feel the rage is bubbling down, and then you finally feel Valerian's presence now more in control, and you hear his voice both in your head but also speaking out loud through your mouth and go, okay, let's not do that again. Oh, that... I do not like fighting with my brother. He's very violent. And you see Agor kind of looks over at you, said, you see in this weird half lion, half dragon like body staring at you, and you hear Akora and Valerian's kind of somewhat smooth rep voice layered on top of each other look at you and goes, I do apologize. That rage was not supposed to be directed at you. I will admit I do feel kind of bad that's kind of the first introductions that we gotten with you since you're kind of new to all this. So
He's saying that to me.
yeah, he's saying that to you.
Valerian apologizing. Wow. Sounds like Eager's apologizing. No, it's not a problem. You're a weird case, and this is weird,
You have,
but it's fine.
you have no
It's alright.
idea. But,
Oh boy.
but anyways, who took my brother? And you see him kind of like looking around. Chandel.
Yes.
As you take the ring and you're looking at the ring, you suddenly feel a presence seem to just be kind of not subtly. It feels like it's breaking down, trying to break down the door to your mind. Like you feel a presence is quick, like trying to take hold of you.
Okay. I think peaceful thoughts, like meditation. I just go, like, start breathing deeply, thinking peaceful thoughts about, like, a garden, just like a beautiful sunshiny day with my goats. And, like, this presence is there, but my beautiful, peaceful
I'll be right back.
existence is right there, calming me. Like, this doesn't bother me.
I'll say. I'll say make me. Yeah, I'll go with just make me a straight wisdom check.
Oh,
Balls.
As you're thinking,
Well, it's a 10.
As you're thinking these calming thoughts, and you're thinking of your farm, you're thinking of the grassy plains and the grassy fields of the Feywild, back home with your goats, and you're keeping that in your head. You suddenly see in your head with this vision that the sunny sky gets quickly blocked out by something, and you in your head see in the imagery fire is raining down and setting everything on fire, and you see in this calming thought process your goats being torn apart, your goats
Oh my god.
cooking alive, and just utter fire, it's destruction of your home,
I'm back.
and you feel
Okay.
you feel an unknown rage take over and come in.
This
But
is
go ahead.
this is far too much for Chandel. She's having major PTSD. She looks at Sid, says, "You have to take it. I can't do this."
As you say that, and you feel this unknown rage, you then feel the rage linking to something very, very deep within you as some memories pop back up.
She's hyperventilating.
She's like actually hyperventilating.
Tundell is. She's not having a good time with this.
Yep. Jundell is hyperventilating. So
Sid's gonna cast Calm Emotions on. Well, just Chandel, I guess.
okay. Jundell,
I'll calm.
go ahead and roll me a charisma check with advantage. Or a charisma saving throw. My bad. With advantage.
Mm-hmm. You also get a 4 from me. Well, that's 25.
Can't calm me.
Jundell is freaking the fuck out.
Boy, oh boy. Well,
As the spell gets cast and tries to put your mind at ease, Jundell, you just feel that rage just get reignited, and in your
Does Egress have to make a saving throw?
I can't target him. I can only target you because he's not something I can
Oh.
see. So he's not a humanoid that I can see.
as
Okay, I guess.
Mhm.
Can I try to can I tell that it's a dragon? Can I see the dragon?
what do you mean, like
Like in my head.
I'll say for that. I'll say.
Are you like just holding the ring in your hand? Sorry.
Yeah, I just have it in my flat palm.
Then, Jundell, I'll say for that. Roll me just an intelligence check, but with disadvantage, since this is the first time you ever felt this type of presence. So you're not 100% sure.
That's an intelligence save.
So 16.
16. Okay. Focusing on the present, you are able to kind of single out the presence that's entering your mind, that seems to be invading it, and you can feel what you can make a good logical guess on that, seeing how Akora reacted and seeing Abel's connection. You can make a good assumption that this presence is the dragon spirit that seems to be invading your mind right now.
And is it okay for me to also say that I know it's Egress because I've asked Abel, like I had conversation with Abel about the Maze's dragon item.
I feel like you've
and
also
Egress
heard
being
me
a
say the
problem.
guy's name.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, like I.
I'll say with the 16, you do. You can recognize that, or make a good assumption that this is most likely Egress that everybody's talking about.
Okay, then I'm gonna try to talk to him and say, Egress, like in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Egress, I know you're really mad. I know something bad happened to your friend. And I know you don't know me. But I don't think you want to hurt all these people that are trying to help Maze. So to get through this together, you're gonna have to, like, take a step back.
And calm the
Here
fuck
to
down.
help. We're not here to control you.
Make me a persuasion check.
Oh, God.
I'll guide you. Like, calm down.
Roll a d4.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 1. Whoa.
As you're communicating this with Egress, you try your best to sort through all the rage and the emotions that Igris seems to be just throwing at you. And at first, you feel the burning rage begin to die down a little bit, but then it feels like someone just added more fuel to the fire, and it begins burning more and more. And in your head, as you're trying your best to focus, you now feel that the rage that's building in you, it seems to be it seems to have latched onto something that you buried away, and now you can't help. It seems like somebody's bringing up a particular image of an individual. If you want clarification, I'm assuming you know which individual.
I do.
Just keeps coming back, and you can't help but remember everything that happened to you. And now, instead of sadness or sorrow, you now feel the familiar rage that begins burning in you, and just like fuels your emotion, and it's
The dragon in
invading
the
your
back
head.
was gonna be so confused.
Yeah,
Just
that
gonna be
dragon,
like, what?
that dragon's back there just like, man, they're taking
These
their
guys
time.
have these guys have stuff to work out.
Okay, can I cast command on Chundel and command her to drop the ring?
Oh,
Oh,
What are we gonna do with it?
okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, command me to drop it, and then we can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll
Chun-
figure it out, but
Jumbo, go ahead and roll me that wisdom saving throw.
please.
can I say step away? I step back.
Yeah, step
I don't
away.
want to. I don't want to help
Yeah.
her. I'm gonna step that far back. Oh,
I have
doesn't
really
matter.
good wisdom. I'm so sorry.
No.
As a spell hits you, you feel another outside force try to invade your, like a magical presence seems to invade your mind. And Chandel, you look over to Laurie, who's cast a spell. And for one moment, you see Laurie, one of the people you look up to, your friendly interactions. But then you see her vision begins blurring. And then you see them standing there. How did they get there?
Fight this?
I'll say.
Like, this is really painful for Chundel. She definitely
yeah.
doesn't want to be here.
Oh, yeah. I'll say for this. Yeah, roll me another wisdom save.
Come back, Sid.
So 18. Okay.
Oh, wait too far back. There we go.
So, Chandel, as you.
I want to try to communicate with Igris.
Okay.
Like, I want to find out what he wants. Like, why does he want to distribute this much pain? It's just like, if he wants Maze back, we can try to do that, or if there's something else, like, he needs to communicate.
Well, before that, as you're looking at this figure that seems to have cast something on you, you focus in, and you're going through your memories to recognize that this can't be real. This shouldn't be real. That person shouldn't be here. It can't be. It can't be. It can't be. So I'll say, succeeding on that wisdom save, you're more or less able to recognize that something is wrong, and you can like restrain yourself from not reacting. Because right now you are just being bombarded with rage, and it feels like your rage is being amplified by something. So I'll say right now you're not in the right mindset to properly communicate to Igris. The rest of y'all, what are y'all doing?
Now, I guess I'm gonna try and see if Valerian will try and get her to drop the ring. Pretty like I'm the strongest one, I think.
You
I'm fairly strong.
you hear Valerian kind of pop up and go, "We just got through this whole ordeal. You want me to take the ring back?"
I want you to make her drop it. We don't have to pick it up.
Let's just have
Is there-
let's just have Steve eat it.
Oh, No,
One of the goats could eat it.
no.
They're outside.
I
We just
know.
have to get him away from her.
Okay, and then you feel your body going for your long sword, and
No.
No, wait. How do you want me? I thought you wanted me to chop the hand off.
No.
No, what do you want me to do then?
No.
Like, just... I don't know, like, get somehow, like... my brain's just able to think of the words, like, grab... Oh, I have a disarming thing, so I could literally just, like, ram into her or something.
My palm
like,
is
grab her.
open.
Then I will literally just, like, try and grab her hand and, like, move it in a way that it pushes the ring away.
Okay, then with that,
Oh, like, restrain her. Basically grab both her arms and make sure she just fucking drops it.
okay. So are you
Down to the
restraining?
ground.
Are you restraining her, or are you trying to disarm her with the maneuver?
I'll disarm her, because I think that'll be a lot easier.
Okay, then with that, it does require you to hit with a weapon. So either a hand axe or a quarterstaff or a long.
I do have an unarmed strike.
It would have to be with a weapon, not like.
Then I'm good. I do have a quarterstaff, so I'll have to beat her with
Or-
that.
Let me read it real.
I think it's whenever you make a melee attack, but
It's a melee attack. I have an unarmed strike.
It says when you hit with a weapon attack.
Oh, unarmed strike counts as a
So-
weapon.
isn't there like a if you do the unarmed strike or whatever, is that or not? You know what I mean? Sorry. The non-lethal, like you choose to hit non-lethal.
Yeah, there with weapons in particular, you can choose to do like non-lethal. You still do damage, but it just won't like kill them if they get reduced to 0. It's just more like knock them out.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I have a quarterstaff.
Okay. Then with your quarterstaff, go ahead and roll me an attack roll.
Bonk.
Yeah, bonk that head.
Damn it!
No.
Oh man.
You try to swing on the
Pay
quarter.
attention, Valerian.
Valerian, go. I'm not used to a quarterstaff, and neither are you. Why do you even have to? Ha! And you see Valerian just swings the quarterstaff at Chandel, and you see
Misses horribly.
you see Chandel doesn't even move. It completely like whiffs over
God
Chandel.
damn it.
Nobody even seems to have noticed it. It just kind of lost in her own rage and world.
Don't you get to
You're
attack
not.
twice though?
You do get to attack twice.
Try it again. There.
There you go.
19.
Okay.
It hits.
Go ahead and roll for the damage. So Chandel, you do
5.
take 5 points of bludgeoning damage, and Akora, go ahead and activate your maneuvering ability, disarming attack. Okay, then Chandel, I need you to make me a strength saving throw.
I'll step back again. Okay.
Hey!
Yeah.
So, so
Feel you.
Akora, as you swing on down forward, feeling Valerian, you kind of now both of y'all more focused in. Y'all manage to swipe at her arm and manage to hit it on the top side of her arm and then slide it down perfectly to just knock the ring out of her hand. As the ring just goes flying off to the side, I'll say. It falls right over there. as you knock the ring out. And Chundel, as soon as the ring goes flying, suddenly the rage just vanishes. Like, all that rage is gone. The only thing that's left is your own rage that you're now getting more of a control on, and like calming yourself down as best as you can, and just
You also now have a lot of pain in your arm.
yeah, that pain quickly catches up with you.
Oh. I just want to say, like, Jundel has pretty traumatic experience in her past, but she's moved on from that. She's just sad. She's sad about remembering it. So she's gonna tell the group, that was awful. I don't want to pick up that ring again. I don't know what to do. He is very angry and unwilling to communicate.
I'm there then. Oh wait, Valerian's talking. Valerian's in
is there-
charge.
Is there any suggestions on how to, like, he needs to be put somewhere where he can't have. Was he like this with Maze?
No, not this angry.
Maybe he needs to be with her, like in life or death.
Well, anybody else want to try to pick it up?
No. Valerian just hears me yelling, no, just leave him there, please.
Well, we're gonna have to take him out of the temple when we leave.
Yeah, and
Valerian's gonna have to
that's the thing to leave
relay
around
everything
it.
that I say.
Valerian does.
Saying, no, leave him here, we'll get him at the end.
What if
Really
that just
something we
makes
can
him
leave lying
angrier?
around.
He's going to always be angry.
You have to figure out a solution, though.
We'll
Well,
figure it out
And
once we
this
take-
dragon, this shadow dragon wants to speak with all the dragons.
We'll have to explain that that one in particular is not available for speaking.
You can try.
Sid, what were you saying?
That we can't leave that behind.
No.
Bit too crazy of a thing to leave behind.
Well, yeah. I don't
We're
think
not
I
leaving
can
it behind.
conquer this one.
I
Well,
could try,
only-
but I don't think it would be good.
based on what you told me, I don't think that would be best. Well, wish me luck. I'll go and try and pick it up again.
I'm gonna
We
cast
need to-
guidance on
Oh boy.
Okay.
Sid.
So Sid, you walk.
Can I do 2 cantrips in a row? Can I do guidance and cheerful song? Oh wait.
I can
no.
guide myself then, and then you could do the cheerful song.
The cheer. Let me read cheerful song.
It's a
again.
cantrip.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
I'll just keep casting guidance on you.
That's one of the perks of it, since it's a cantrip. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Sid, as you walk over to where the ring is dropped and look down at it, you reach forward and slowly grab it in your talons and hold it up. You then feel another. It feels like a presence is just like with Chundel. Seems to just be bashing into your mind, like it's trying to unclaw its way in.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
I'm gonna just let it in and try and communicate with it, try and calm it down.
Okay. So you're opening yourself up to the presence.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you open yourself up to the present, you feel a rage just suddenly build up inside you, just skyrocket all the way up, and you see the rage. It seems to just be going back and forth with trying to find things to latch onto in your head, and you feel your rage is starting to add starting to combine it, and now your past is being brought up. All the memories, all the fighting, all the death and destruction just pops back into your head, and the rage is just still building and building and building.
I'm gonna say you're trying to keep latch. Hello, that was backwards. You keep trying to latch onto things that hurt, that make you angry. Focus on good things, or it'll always be the same outcome. Calm down.
Sid, go ahead and make me a persuasion check.
Oh boy. So that's. Oops, hold on.
So that's already a 20 with a cheerful
Yeah.
song.
That's a 23.
24.
24.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
As you call out to the presence and talk to it to try to calm it down, you feel the rage seems to start dwindling and start dying down. And then you hear a voice just echoes through your head. And you hear, I am tired. And then you feel the presence just seems to go away. And the rage just disappeared.
It just made him so angry that he exhausted himself. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's such a
It's like, I need a nap. I'm fucked as shit.
So you have the ring. The presence doesn't seem to be in your head. And the rage
Oh
is
boy.
no longer there.
Alright. He's calmed down.
Well, that's good. Well, I guess it's my turn. If
Wait, I'll cast Cheerful Song on Laurie.
Oh, well, I mean,
Okay.
the cheerful song, you can target up to 3 friendly creatures within range.
Okay, perfect. Everybody's casted. Well, Akora.
Not you, Akora.
Yeah, everybody-
You don't get a
Pick
cheerful
everybody
song.
but me.
That's fine. I'm just
you
as
do
probably
have
as I'm probably just as relieved as Valerian is that Egress finally calmed the fuck down.
Yeah, you hear y'all hear an audible just it's dumb stupid fucking brother. Just see Akora's just shaking his draconic lion head, just drama, and like looks over at you, Chundel, and go, drama queen, am I right? Oh, hey.
Oh boy.
Chundel, you're still there, just kind of trying your best to calm yourself and get rid of all the sad emotions. The cheerful song did help.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm okay. I like Valerian. He makes me laugh.
Alright. So, Larry, you said it was your turn?
Yep. And then
I
I'll just quickly
perceive.
say, if anything goes wrong, just knock me out or something.
And do. Steve is terrifying.
Yeah, Valerian just nods his head and goes, you don't have to ask me twice. Like, the second I see it, just wham, I'll hit you with this shield. I'll try. No, fuck it. I won't be gentle. I have to knock your ass out.
Only if something goes wrong.
Of course. If something goes wrong. And
I'll
Akora,
let you be.
Akora, you hear kind of privately in your mind, you hear Valerian's voice go, if this bitch so much as twitches wrong, I'm gonna knock her out.
Easy there, killer.
I do not trust that thing.
I don't either, but we gotta give it a shot.
And to L'Oreal, I'll just kind of say in my head, L'Oreal, it is best if we stay on our guard around. I'd be prepared to wager a conversation with him should things go sour.
You hear L'Oreal's voice, kind of in response to your statement, Abel, kind of exit out of your mouth and goes, "I will do my best to intervene if I need to, Miss Laurie."
Well, all right then. And now I'm gonna try to talk to Steve.
Okay. So you focus in and try to reach toward your bond, and reaching for your bond, it feels more like you're back in that dreamlike realm, back in that tar like substance that seems to be restricting your motions, and it just feels sluggish. But as soon as you feel something solid touching like the bond, you suddenly feel a rush just hit you, and you hear clicking noise, chattering noise, growling noise. More voices just seem to be coming out of nowhere, like whispering. Just and then you hear, take over, 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 take over.
Yes, but I'm going to need you to be on your best behavior for this. We're in a bit of a situation.
You hear behavior, behavior, good behavior, bad behavior, eat behavior. Ooh, food. What's a food? I don't know what the food is. That turkey over there looks good. That lizard over there looks
Turkey.
good. The cat over there looks good. That cow over there looks good. The dragon over there. There's a dragon. A dragon. A dragon. A dragon. A dragon. A dragon. We're
No,
dragons.
you cannot. Yes, yes, you are. You cannot eat this dragon. Listen, I know this is difficult for you. I understand. I don't particularly like negotiating with others in this way, but this is really important. And I know that you can be kind and gentle. Just please, try your best.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I tried to catch myself before that one happened, but I wasn't quick enough.
Fucking bass boost that shit.
Yeah.
Alright. Laurie, I need you to make me a persuasion check.
Okay. Where did it go? Yeah.
Hey!
23.
You hear important, 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 important. Behavior, behavior, behavior. Good, 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 and good. Take over.
All right. Yes.
Picture is the fucking seagulls like mine, mine, mine.
So Laurie, you let him take over.
Yep.
Okay. So, to everyone's eyes, y'all have seen a smooth transition with L'Oreal and Abel. Y'all seen a somewhat violent transformation with Makora.
Partial takeover.
Yeah, partial takeover from Makora. But y'all chalk it up as that ring that Sid now has seems to have interfered with that transformation a bit. Laurie's transformation is different.
Nightmare fuel.
Very. You see Laurie kind of... It seemed like she was talking to herself with Sid and Chandel. Y'all are now recognizing that this is a good sign that she's probably communing with her dragon spirit. And although y'all haven't heard much about this particular dragon spirit, y'all have heard some stuff about Igris, some stuff about Valerian, and some new information with L'Oreal even. But with Laurie's spirit, I don't know how much y'all revealed, but you see Laurie seems to kind of just relaxes, and then you see Laurie's starts bending backwards, like like leaning back, like seems to just be stretching out her back, but then still keeps going, bending backwards and going and going and going, and then you hear audible like the sound of spines being broken, like bones breaking, until she's literally folded backwards on herself. And you see her hair begins changing to a black color. And you see as she's bent over backwards, you see she opens her mouth and black tar-like substance leak out of her mouth and begins covering her whole entire hair. And now her hair seems to be made of this black tar. And you see she very crudely like unconvulsing, like snapping her body, like her arms seem to be twisting in ways that shouldn't be twisted, as you can clearly hear bones seems to be breaking as she seems to just be slowly putting herself, like straightening herself back up. And soon you see her skin now turns what seems to be a sickly greenish color, and you see what seems to be looks like this dark brown centipede-like carapace seems to cover both of her arms, and you see what looks like two giant mandibles poke out of her, poke out of the side of her mouth, and you see her eyes are now completely black, and you see also what looks to be two small horns have poked out of the front of her head. And you see she seems to just be twitching a lot, and her head seems to like fully turn to its side, like you can hear some bones breaking. And you see Laurie in this nightmarish fueled state just snaps her head towards everybody, and then you see Laurie give a unnaturally wide toothy grin, like I'm talking like Joker type status grin, and you can see some black tar liquid like leaks out of her mouth.
Oh god.
So, Steve.
Laurie, with your vision being taken away, it more feels like something seems to have just invaded your entire body. And it's a weird sensation, but it feels now more like your hand, the hand that was transformed. Now it feels like the same feeling of not having your hand just takes over your entire body.
Well, not great. Okay.
Alright, well, we got our three dragon spirits are now up and about. What do y'all do now?
Well, I guess now we have to go talk to the other dragon. I'm gonna have Valerian look at or ask what the next step is then.
Okay. Valerian does relay the question and goes, so that was terrifying. Are we all ready to go?
Wow. What the fuck was that? Is that?
Welcome to Igris.
Egress? I mean,
I think he's referring to Laurie
Steve.
and Steve.
Is he? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Horrifying
That's chaos
sexual
then.
transformation.
L'Oreal, before we go,
Time.
L'Oreal, before we go any further to speak with the dragon, would you be able to help Abby any?
Of course, Abel. Let me give it a try. You see, as calm as can be, Abel in this L'Oreal state, kind of casually walks over to the nightmare fuel Laurie, and Laurie doesn't turn her body; her head just unnaturally turns towards Abel. Just
Oh god.
and you see Abel's body being controlled by Laurie. L'Oreal gives a smile to Laurie, and you hear, "Abby, are you doing okay?" And you see Laurie's still having that same grin that she had. Her grin suddenly just goes away, and then you hear what sound. She opens her mouth, and not moving her lips, but you hear what sounds to be like whispers, just like Abby, 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 Abby. Who's Abby? I'm Abby. No, I'm Abby. Who's Abby? Who Abby? Is that Abby? No, that's L'Oreal. 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 And then you see Laurie's eyes go wide, and her mouth just slowly closes. And then you see the top half of Laurie's body just turns towards Abel, like just unnaturally.
I hate that. Oh,
I love
god.
this.
And then you see Laurie's hand just seem to jerk up, like her arm just. And it's kind of like a weird praying mantis type style, just slowly gives Abel a hug.
That's cute and also terrifying. Oh my god.
And you see L'Oreal and Abel's body gives Laurie gives Abby a hug and like, "Oh, I missed you too, Abby. You look great. I like your new wielder. She seems very nice. But you gotta be sure to be on your best behavior because I just bonded with my first wielder in like a very long time. So I kind of want this one to like stay alive for a while. You know what I mean?" And then you see Laurie just like declaws herself off of Abel and just kind of tilts their head and looking at Abel and just slowly like jerkily nods her head. And then you see her body, like the top half of her body still facing Abel while the bottom half is still facing the other way. You see her head now turns to look at like Sid, then Akora, and then Chundel before doing a full 360 to
God.
rest back onto Abel and go. And you hear, you see Laurie open her mouth once again, and you hear, right. Best behavior. We must protect Laurie. We must protect Laurie. We must protect Laurie. But the others, can we eat? And then you hear Laurie's voice now seems to be among the chorus of whispers just say, no. And then with Laurie's whispery voice, it says, no. Now more of the voice are going, no, we can't eat. We can't eat. And then it goes silent before, why can't we eat?
It's like a fucking toddler, I swear to god.
Like, why can't we eat? I don't know. Why can't we eat? I don't know why we can't eat. But Laurie said, and then you see Abel just kind of like snaps their fingers in front of Laurie and goes, Abby, stay with me. And then you see Laurie just focuses attention back on Abel. And L'Oreal just goes, okay, Abby, let's go. Be on your best behavior. And we might be able to eat the dragon. I'm not 100% sure where this conversation goes, but we'll see how it goes. And you see Laurie just unnaturally jerks her head in a nod before the rest of her body begins straightening out and just... And then you see Laurie just stands there, not really moving at all. Doesn't even seem to be breathing. And Abel, you hear in your head, well, that's gonna be the best I can get out of it, Abby.
I suppose I have to do for now.
Okay.
Thank you for that.
Of course. That's the least I can do. I know Abby can be a bit much, but he's a good soul. Souls. I don't know. I still don't know what he prefers.
So, as long as they cooperate, it is all I can ask for the moment.
By all means. Well, shall we go? We've been here for like quite a while now, and I'm sure the dragon had quite a show with all this.
I am ready when you are.
Okay. See, L'Oreal turns to the rest of the group. Well, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, the group heads over.
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yep.
So, the group begins heading over to the Shadow Dragon, who seem to have just been keeping their eyes locked on the group. And now the Shadow Dragon looks over at Akora, and you hear another low growl, and like vibrates through on the temple, and you hear it go. Another dragon. And then Sid joins, and followed by Chundel, followed by Laurie, who seems to not much walk. Laurie doesn't seem to much walk behind, but more kind of just scuttles over there, like just behind you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great. Love that.
I have to switch to push.
And Chundel just taking off over there. As the
Wait, I'm not. I need to figure out how to stop it from zooming in when the chat's used. It's really hard to see. Like I can zoom out, but I can't see anything when I zoom out. Like I can't see my character sheet or anything, so I couldn't see what I was doing.
okay, no worries. Okay, so when Jesus,
Oh, Jesus.
Christ,
Scared the shit out of me.
everybody good? What happened?
I don't know what that was.
Sorry, I have to be on push to talk because my housemates are being loud.
Scared the Jesus out of me. Alright. So, as Laurie kind of just scuttles up next to y'all, you see the Shadow Dragon kind of looks over at Laurie before passing their gaze back to Abel. Doesn't even seem to be fazed by it. And you hear the dragon once again start speaking and go, now tell me why you aren't leaving.
Well, you did say you wanted to see the other dragons. One of them, I don't know if he's going to really show, but the rest are here, as you can see.
We haven't left because we want to offer you at least a service or something in return. As while our friend may not want to return, we do have another that we lost as well. And the rate we believe that a connection with the Raven Queen will be best. Excuse me 1 second, because I forgot what I was going to say after that.
All right. You hear Under Dragon once again go.
We want to figure out why the connection with Raven Queen has suddenly been cut.
That's true.
You see the Shadow Dragon kind of just looking over the entire group, and then you see the Shadow Dragon looks over to the looks over to the remaining survivors are by his side, and you see you hear him go.
Jesus.
Service. Take these 4 away from the temple.
Where would you have us take them?
To the grave.
You want us to kill them?
Yes. When the connection was severed, these 4, along with the rest, have lost their minds to madness.
May I ask why you were protecting them earlier?
I did not protect them. I am protecting that. And you see him kind of motions over to the small fist-sized portal that's hovering over the giant altar.
Very well then. Shall we purge the rest of this temple as well?
I'm assuming you are talking about the undead below.
Yes, we are. We already dispatched the ones out front, so we'll have no issue ridding the temple of the remaining.
Do you even know what they are?
I unfortunately do not.
What is below us is a powerful wraith, and now an army of specters. If you think you can defeat them, I will consider your request.
And we shall take those 4 as well.
Good. Take them away. They
As you wish.
at least deserve to be in the Raven Queen's embrace.
I will look to the rest of the group, or at least Valerian will do, but he's basically just going to be doing what I'm telling him to do.
Of course.
So I'm going to look to the rest of the group and just be like, what do you say? Think.
It's the best bet we have right now. I don't have much. Beggars can't be choosers.
It will be best to put them at ease anyway. At rest.
Alright.
So then let us begin.
Alright. So y'all heading downstairs?
We'll take those 4 with us, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe we could just take them out back.
Well, what do y'all want to do with the 4?
We have to
Are the
kill them
4
somehow.
capable- Are they capable of helping?
Yeah.
with
Can I tell? Steve that the four
Can I give
people
them the
there?
glass of wine and then
Can I tell Steve that they're food?
Oh no.
You can if you want.
Oh no.
It
That's
might
such a
save
horrific and gruesome way to die. I love it.
it might save us from having to fight them.
What do y'all want to do with these four?
Well, they have to die
mean-
somehow, but I want to make sure that
Unless anyone comes up with like a plan, Mari's
can't
gonna tell Steve to eat him.
I genuinely can't think of a way that's humane because we're just still murdering them.
you should ask Steve if he likes to eat wraiths.
I mean, he can eat all of them. He can eat the people too.
But the people might help us in battle.
Well, we're gonna.
And then Steve can eat them.
They're kind of insane though, so I don't think they'll be much help
Yeah,
for us.
also, if it kills them, it can make more spirits with their bodies.
Yeah, so we should probably kill them
That's-
first, so they're not in the
Okay.
way.
Like Chandel's just gonna say, like the cycle is a vicious one, and Steve's gotta eat too.
Very well, Steve, it's dinner time. Oh my god.
So, all right, describe to me how you tell me how you're conveying this message to Steve.
I'm just gonna say, Steve, earlier you were talking about eating. Do you see those four people in the black robes over there?
Y'all physically see Lara's head just snaps to one of them.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like to eat something, those four over there are food.
Before
Nothing
you
else
even
in the
finish,
is.
you just before you even finish, you see Laurie just lunge, like physically lunge over the bear and Kay and tackles one of the acolytes who was peering over peering over the edge and was you can kind of make out that seemed to be mumbling on something and just staring at but as soon as Laurie is like tackled them to the ground, y'all see Laurie's mandible begins to grow, and y'all see a line begins to go directly in the middle of her jaw, and like split open her skin like down the middle, and you see both her jaw, like her bottom jaw, begins opening up, like splitting up, like kind of like Predator style, just and you hear a loud hissing, like a gargle hiss, that just echoes through the temple, and you then hear a scream, just ah! And then just bunch of ripping noise, like get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off, and just devouring, just flesh is getting ripped, torn apart, and one of the last things you hear was, Raven Queen, forgive me, I didn't want this. Raven Queen, please save me, save me, I'm not crazy. And then a throat gets ripped off.
That's hot.
And you see Laurie kind of just stands, jerks up, now covered in blood and just gore and viscid. You don't even see the person anymore. Like, you don't see no remains, you don't see no skeleton. As she stands up, you see that she's also seems to be chewing on a bone and just turns her head slowly towards the other one, which all three of them, besides one, I should say, the other two, the two that are freaked out, kind of just are just staring at Laurie. They're not even doing anything. And the other one just still seems to be just staring off in the distance.
They have accepted their fate.
And Laurie, Laurie, you saw all this brutality, and weirdly enough, you also felt yourself doing it, and you can feel a question just popped towards you, and you hear more food. It seems like they're asking permission.
Yes.
Okay. As you confirm, this continues unless anybody wants to try to stop this.
Nah,
Okay.
this is funny.
Okay. So before everyone's eyes, Sid and Chandel, y'all are witnessing this madness. As you see, one by one, Laurie
Oh
in
my god.
the midst of screaming, flesh tearing, bones crunching.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a bit. I would say maybe about 5 full minutes or so. 5 long, drawn out minutes of eating, biting, flesh ripping apart until Laurie kind of, after the last one, Laurie kind of just jerks up and now just drenched in blood, just covered head to toe, and just slowly starts crawling out like from behind the barricade and begins like a spider-like climb, just crawls back to where she was standing before violently just and standing up straight, a bit of like blood dripping from her chin as she just stares forward, and you see the shadow dragon just kind of is just staring at Laurie.
Okay.
I believe we have
am
more
going
spirits to deal with.
to
Oh, no.
need therapy.
Oh yeah, I gotta do. Just because. Oh, that's not what I want. I needed it. Because
Just praying for forgiveness.
they did.
They've been eaten.
I was just gonna say to Steve, was that good? Did you like that treat, Steve?
You see, Laurie's mouth opens up once again, not moving her lips.
Sorry.
Y'all just hear. Yes.
Yes.
All right. With that taken care of.
Are you guys staying in your dragon forms to fight these things?
I feel like Valerian should have a little bit of fun.
Yeah, I don't know if Steve's gonna let me just like go back to normal.
Rocking this
I'm gonna
form.
let Valerian have some fun.
Akara, as you're debating this, you feel Valerian's presence comes in and goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We can maintain this connection, but we're not at the level where I can stay in here for intense situations.
All right.
Yes, we need to work on it, but we'll get there. No worries, we will get there. It's
That's
just,
an exciting thing to look out for.
you have no idea. But yes, if y'all are going to combat, I will return to my realm and see how well you use me. So, I will be taking my leave, if that's alright.
Cora thanks him inside his head.
I thank you too. It's nice to stretch out my talons every now and then. And you see that Akora's form seems to revert back into their normal form.
Holy shit, that was wild.
Abel, you hear L'Oreal's voice goes, well, I have done my part to assist however I can, but in combat I won't be able to maintain this form, so I will be going as well.
Thank you again, Lorio. It is greatly appreciated.
It is always my pleasure, Abel. Until next time. And then you'll see Abel's form returns back to normal.
Hmm. Wow. You guys. You need help.
Perhaps that
You're
is
telling
why
me.
you were here.
I mean, in more ways than just solving the situation. I'm not a therapist.
I'm probably gonna need the ring back at some point. Oh boy.
I'll
You
give
can
it back.
keep it for now. He seems to have listened to you. But once we're out of here, I'll take him back.
I feel like it would be really safe for Sid to keep it until Maze is back with us.
I would agree, because Valerian and Egris don't get along too well, and Egris is a bit of an ass.
He just
Igor's-
seemed worn down.
Is Laurie still Obi?
Abby, but yes. Lai has not reverted back.
Obi, are you gonna battle with us, or is Laurie gonna battle with us?
No response.
Obi, want to eat some wraiths? Do ya?
Akara's gonna turn and bow to the dragon, then start heading off down the way. As if nothing weird had just happened.
If you pretend it didn't happen, it goes away.
So, Cora, as you turn around and begin walking away, and turns out you're looking at Laurie, who just remains motionless. Laurie, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Hmm.
It's probably from all the bodies she just ate.
Or throws up?
Indigestion.
Okay.
Nice.
Laurie, as you're focusing, as you're just trying to see what Steve is gonna do, you then suddenly feel all at once, like very violently, your vision gets thrown back at you, and you feel your form just violently and like convulsively, like jerking, shifts back into normal. Like the horns seem to violently dig back into your head, and the mandibles seem to dig into your mouth. And the little slit that was going down the center of your jaws just seems to have vanished, like it was never there. Your skin goes back to normal. The carapace seems to disappear, and you're back to normal.
Can Laurie roll to see how bloated she is?
Doesn't seem to have been affected by it, but still covered in blood.
Please.
Well, shall we take care of the wraiths now?
That was insane. Were you there for that, girl?
Well, sort of. I saw it.
What a show. What a show.
Sid's like looking up and down her back for signs of spine damage.
Okay.
Not the first time that something like that has happened.
Right.
Does it hurt?
No?
Wow.
I think we should roll for this. Okay, hold on. I'll just die again. Or not died, but disconnected.
Okay.
No.
Hard to tell, but you think you see some bones of her spine seems to be kind of at a weird angle, but you're not 100% sure.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So, what's the plan now?
We kill some wraiths.
Okay.
Okay. So y'all heading back downstairs.
Yes, we are.
Okay. I will ask, what is the marching order of this?
I'll be up front.
Okay.
Dakora suddenly has a new excitement to fight stuff.
Would you say, Sam, that it has been less than an hour?
I was also about to ask.
I'll say with that, all that taking place, it hasn't been an hour since y'all entered the temple. I'll say maybe it's been like 45 minutes.
Okay, so Cora still has stone skin.
Okay.
And pass without trace.
Oh, cool. We're still sneaky.
Okay.
Are we sneaking down there then?
Yeah, me surprised might be the best bet.
I don't know what the best order would be. I know
I could tank some
William-
hits, so I'd rather be up front anyway.
Yeah, you're the front man. I will be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I can also go like closer to the front because I have crazy high AC now.
I will be trying to pick them off from the back.
Okay, so where do you want to be, Sid?
Probably near the front.
Here, how about
Not much use from afar.
How about this? Just so I can more accurately tell. Arrange yourselves how y'all want to be with y'all tokens. Just so I know how exactly y'all want to go down. If y'all going a straight line, if you're going side by side, like, how's this going?
I would... Because the stairs are winding down side by side, right? Aren't they?
Yeah, we can go down together.
Abel, you have long range weapons, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna go right in front of Abel because I have spells, but I also can smack with a. If I have to, do a smack.
Give the good smack.
Yeah.
Okay. Sid, where do you want to go?
Alright. Finally
I'll be
putting
up near the front with
stock
Sakura.
off.
Okay, so y'all want to be like this?
Yes.
Okay. Just marking.
So no much talk because I accidentally keep hitting the button and making it beep. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're all good.
It's one of my keybinds in my art program.
All good. Alright. So, as the party heads on downstairs, I would like everyone to make me a stealth check. And this will also test out if the program I'm using is working properly. So it should already add the plus 10. But I'm just going to double check. Jesus
Hey!
Christ. My God.
Oh.
Wow.
Nice crit.
I'm so sneaky in my plate armor.
Sorry.
Ah.
That was muted. My bad.
Jesus.
Like, Jesus fucking Christ. And that also reminds me. Agar, in the future, we gotta remember. You are in chainmail, and that does give you disadvantage for stealth check. But I'll let that slide because they're a natural 20. I'll let it slide.
Right.
But we gotta remember that next time.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Jesus Christ. As y'all are heading on down the stairs, and upon entering on the stairway, y'all once again plunge back into darkness. And as y'all are trying to keep pace, like trying to stay in somewhat of formation, say you look to your left and you don't even see Akora. Like, he's gone. Yeah. Good.
Where did he go?
Meow.
Meow.
Oh my god.
Are you okay, Sam?
Oh, that's payback for the jokes I made. I was drinking
Meow.
Drinking some water. Jesus Christ.
Meows aggressively.
Okay. Fuck. Akora, you see Akora. Jesus Christ. Okay. Yeah. So y'all into the dark ass stairway. Lose sight of Akora for a bit, but you then hear just a low meow, and continue down the stairway, and y'all get all the way to the end of the stairway, and bring y'all now. I'll back over here.
It's hard to stop laughing. Oh my god.
Fucking killed me.
I'm glad you didn't die.
Me too. So as y'all are peeking back in, y'all now see that the room seems to be filled with specters.
Oh dear. Oh dearie.
You then also see the Wraith. Let me put him where he's supposed to go. You see he is, seems to have gone over to a near the wall, and you see over by the wall. Y'all are making out that the same familiar incantation that he seemed to be saying. You just hear. And as you focus more in, I'll say since Sid and Akora are leading on the charge, y'all two roll me perception check.
Okay.
Solid. Alright.
Not.
Not so solid. So, Akora, as you're keeping your eyes focused on what the Wraith is doing, you do notice that upon the wall there seems to be a kind of like a weird box-shaped extension from the wall, and you see that there seems to be a plaque in the center of this like box in like extension, and
I think he's trying to mess with the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi.
you see as the as a spectral figure, the spectral creature just finished casting whatever he was casting. You then see another now knowing another specter begins crawling out, and
Oh shit, he's going to the courses in the wall.
you're looking around, and I'll say give me a religion check as well.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do too good. Oh, not bad.
So, Akor, you don't know like everything, like a lot about many of the gods, but you do know the Raven Queen, the goddess of death, naturally. And as you see, like what seems to be a spirit, like a specter, crawls out of the wall, you're noticing now there seem to be multiple extensions from the walls, and putting two together, you're noticing that, or you kind of come to a conclusion that those extensions, they might be coffins. And you're looking at the wall, and you can come to the conclusion that at least in the Empire side of worshipping the Raven Queens, there could be a bunch of dead bodies here, either on the ground or in the walls.
I'm gonna very quietly turn to the group and say, "We have to get him away from the walls, or we will be swarmed."
I think we have to kill him as quickly as we can.
I would agree.
Oh boy. This is going to be difficult.
Would agree.
Would I know if the paladins are holy enough? Like I would.
What do you mean?
Like if they're holy magic and all that stuff.
If they're holy?
They would be able to kick the crap out of the dead things.
Oh, you can ask Sid.
Well, Mr. Paladin, do you have anything to help with this?
Well, no.
I mean, you asked.
Not right now. No. I can hold the one in place, but that's about all I got.
Oh my god!
Mm-hmm.
Cora, would you happen to have any of those arrows that you found on Cornelia's body?
I think so. Sorry. Sorry, I almost spat my pop out on my entire computer. I'm sorry for being so loud. That actually was. You got me back. I didn't add any into my inventory, but I'm assuming I would have.
Go on. I got you.
Thank you, sir.
That's right. That's why I have these notes for me.
Would you be okay with me using the arrows of explosion? Possibly take out a great number of them and target that one.
Do your best not to damage the majority of the temple, but yes.
We must do what we must do.
Yes, it's already pretty decrepit here anyway, so. Do what we can. Just don't bring the ceiling down on us.
Wait, it's the main wraith from us.
He's on the other side of the room.
Yeah, I think he's out of my vision. I'm saying.
Yeah. He is about. It's about 115 feet away from us.
Okay.
So what are y'all doing?
We have to stop.
Like we're
him.
attacking, obviously. We're just trying to decide, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Y'all don't seem to be noticed. So if y'all want, y'all can try to spread out. Depending on how close you get to some of the creature, you might be required to roll another stealth check. But
Okay, wait, hold on. How far is it again? Because I have something with a range of 150.
It was
I have
100, about 115, 100. From you, he's about 100 and. Well, I'm ours. From you, he's about 125.
Okay, I think I can still hit him.
Yeah, fireball.
I
Is
have
it
radiant. I have radiant storm.
That might be better.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it just... Oh, there's two. I see two. But where's the main guy, Sam? Because when I pan out, I can only see the white ones.
He's all the way over here.
I
That's
actually
the only one.
cannot see them.
There's two against the far right wall. That's all I see.
There's against the far right wall is like right where you see the
Oh,
top
I
of the
think
stairs.
I'm
trying to ping it. I don't know if it's working.
Yeah, I see it.
just
Okay.
to make sure we're clear on the reason why some people are saying what the walls are restricting. Yeah. So Agora and Sid are able to get a more wider view, but they don't have the visual of the whole entire room.
Okay.
And Chundel, since you're next in line, your vision is a bit more wider or narrower. And Laurie, since you're in the back, your vision is a lot more narrower as well.
Okay, can I try to
Fair.
like quietly just
I'll
sneak
let
in
you
front
scoot
of
by, yeah.
in front of Sid and
Yes.
Akora?
If I can get the arrows from you, Akora, I will also double down the attack with
I will give you them.
Laurie.
Where the hell is the button to
I'm
move
gonna
my
move as
pause?
well.
That's why.
I would.
Weird.
I'm gonna say,
I would.
okay, so I can either hit the big one and a couple others, or I could potentially take out a lot of them at once.
Well, the important guy is at the other side of the place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's priority one.
He'll be priority, but we should definitely take out. I'm gonna start mimicking the accent. I swear to God. Definitely have to take out the whole swarm over there too.
Let me check something really quick. Hold on. Mistake. Okay.
Looks like Sam's
Um,
getting them all lined up for us.
I'm gonna go ahead
Just
and mark
moving
the
around randomly.
I'm gonna go ahead and mark the big guy as my favored foe.
I could. There's so many.
Oh, shit. Sorry if you keep just seeing a bunch of circles.
Yeah, okay.
You're good. Don't worry.
Trying to figure this
And
out.
I'm gonna ready an explosion, an arrow of explosion, with the longbow of the Aladar has. And I'm gonna shoot it at the same time that Laurie lets out her spell.
Wait, you
I want
saying?
to do. I want.
Hang
I
on.
want to do a spell at the same time for the other side of this room.
Just clarifying, Abel, are you using Aldar, like the golden bow?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm gonna try. Maybe fire will help.
Good luck.
Okay, and
I tried having 3 on hand, and they all basically tried to kick the shit out of Valerian.
Okay, I'm.
And again, it was Egros and not L'Oreal. When I called him Lorelei.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Radiant Storm right here.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Oh boy.
It's that
Let
whole-
chaos
Oh
reign.
my God.
Oh dear.
This is... I'm not gonna say anything. Y'all got this. Alright. So, we got a Radiant Storm, we got a Moon Beam, and we got Arrow Explosion.
I do not have ranged attacks.
I have to be within 30 feet to do what I wanted to do, so that's not happening.
I'm melee.
Sam, can you see where my moonbeam thing is? Can I hit both of them if they're just on the outside of it?
I'm trying to point out where your Moonbeam is.
Kind of center-ish of the room.
I see where your mouse is. Are you talking about like right there?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see it now. And just to confirm, what's with the two? Are those the?
Oh, that's the Radiant Storm. Sorry, one of them was just trying to figure out if I like the most of them I could hit, and then I didn't realize I would have to actually place another circle.
Oh, don't worry, I'll get rid of it. Okay, and then where is the Arrow of Explosions going, Abel?
Let's see. Do I have a template for that? Let's see.
I don't know why it's not saving over the template that you should be having.
Are you okay with me drawing one?
Yeah, by all means.
Okay. It's just 20 feet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh god, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be.
That's what she said.
Oh god. Okay.
Someone had to say it.
I'm in a mood tonight.
So right there.
I'm gonna get it onto the main guy, the main wraith.
I'm gonna go over here.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay. Then we will go ahead and go down the list. So first things first, we'll do the Radiant Storms. So for this specter, failed. The next specter succeeds. Oh, the wraith succeeds.
Oh, the big. Ah, damn it. I think he still takes half damage though.
Succeeds. 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 Okay. All but one succeeded.
Okay,
Or-
I think they take. Yeah, they'd still take half damage, so
How much damage does it do?
5d8.
Oh,
Nice.
So.
It's not bad.
Mm-hmm.
does it stay up though? I don't
Actually, that is
remember.
bad.
Yeah.
I did math in my head. I'm like, wait a second.
You can't attack better than the opponent's. Each creature within a sphere must make attack. Like dispels the effect of desecration within the area. Blah, 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 blah. It doesn't say it stays up.
No, I don't
No,
think
it
it does.
doesn't.
Okay, just making sure. Okay, so 23. So, alright, so we'll take care of that. So, this is. Cool. Dang it. Just double checking. Boop.
You should be telling who what?
And boop.
I hear somebody watching something.
And boop. And boop. Oh, now they got caught. Okay, next it will be the arrow of explosion. So dexterity saving throw for 17. Still got a. I don't know why it's
Yeah,
not,
it was me. My girlfriend's playing Persona 5 on her Switch.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so that's that.
I couldn't even hear it.
Boop, boop. I'm gonna just do that. Boop boop. Spectre succeeds.
Oh
Right.
Gosh.
Succeeds.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Oh my
What
god.
the fuck?
Succeeds.
Bruh.
Fails.
Roll worse.
Fail.
Why did you not like that?
All right. Two.
Oliver.
Two fails. The other succeeded. Go ahead and roll me the damage, Abel.
They still
Three
take
natural
half damage, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'll take it.
8d6 fire damage.
Let's hope you roll
8?
better
Oh.
than me.
Oh. But the wraith is marked with my favored foe too. So do you want me to roll that?
Yeah, go ahead and roll that for me. Hang on, there's a lot of mathing going on.
Looking for the wraith.
Boop.
Math ain't mathin'.
Help.
Just be that one. Okay. Okay. And
Oh,
this one.
Nope.
This one. And this one. In favor foe. That'll be that one. Okay. So, describing this. As y'all get prepped up, Laurie, you begin casting the storm and shooting it outwards, hitting on that point nearest to where the boss, where you assume the boss is, and cast out a blinding, what seems to be cloud, dark cloud of lightning shines up, temporarily filling up the room, and just hits the ground. Ooh, what is going on?
Sorry.
You're good. Temporarily lights up the entire room, and many of the specters are and just yell out in pain in the Radiant Storm, one of them just automatically dies. Just gets dispelled, just the sims are great. The other 4 are still kind of just woozy, just kind of just waning there a bit. And the arrow explosion lights up the specters and the wraith. You're able to point. You're able to see this. That even though one of them does also get bodied as well, like they also die. You then you can't help but to notice that the fire mostly seems to not do a lot of damage to them. It seems to go through them partially. So the fire damage doesn't seem to have done as much damage as you were expecting. Now for these moonbeams, though, it's a Constitution save.
16.
16 for this specter. 16.
Oh my god.
For this specter.
Roll bad.
There you go. Okay, roll me the damage.
I'm just gonna do d10s.
2d10.
Because it's 4 because I did it 4th level.
4 d10s. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Boop. Okay. Then, as you cast down this light bluish beam of light that comes seemingly from the ceiling above, just shines down and hits the specters. You already see one of them just gets obliterated by the beam, and the other one looks very badly damaged. And with that, it will be the start of combat. So
oh sorry, never mind.
No.
Go ahead.
What are we gonna say?
You're good. I was just gonna say, would Akora and Sid not get sneak attack as well?
I don't have any. I don't have any
you
range.
couldn't get close enough.
Yeah,
right.
I can't get
don't have
close enough, so
anything.
I won't have
I
close
don't think.
sneak.
I mean,
Yeah,
double check, but I don't think I can. I don't think I really
I'm
do here.
content with not getting a sneak attack. I'll be honest.
Oh, I can do this because I can do this at will, once per something.
I could try and throw something again, but I don't want to lose my stuff again.
I can like. I
So-
can't. Hold on. I can't move myself.
Oh, and
Oh, pause.
Steph, just so you're aware, with the moon beam, it is basically like somewhat of a summon. Like you're able on each of your turn after you cast a spell, you can use an action to move the beam in any direction up to 60 feet. So you can like aim it towards
That's cool.
another enemy if you want, but it costs an action to do that. Just so you're aware.
But I can move it and it attacks, or I move it and then next turn I have to attack.
No, you can move it to shine it on another creature, and it basically
They roll.
like whenever they get caught in the beam, they have to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But with all that,
I could do something like after everyone does anything. I guess I could step forward, and how long is 60 feet from here?
well, with everybody, with people already popping out on the spells, we're gonna go ahead and begin the combat. But I do see the time, so we're gonna have to end it here. But just so y'all can have a good idea on what exactly y'all have gotten yourselves into.
Oh no.
Whoa, it's a lot of ghosts. A lot of spookies.
That's a ghost.
I think we'll be okay.